It is a women's 115-pound matchup between Joanna Jedrzejezyk and Claudia Gadelha. While drillers make killers and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman, she has become a force in this division. And even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight. All right, so here's the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jedrzejezyk. For a while there, as she dominated all of the top contenders, you wondered if there was ever going to be someone who could solve Jedrzejezyk at 115 pounds. Still, most believe she's the best striker in this division.
She's one of the best strikers across all divisions in the UFC, regardless of gender. Very fast, very durable, very tough, but also Joanna Jedrzejezyk and her attitude is what I believe carries her to be most successful. She has this mentality that she believes she is just the absolute best in this division, and you saw it when she was on that long championship reign.
And she has been someone who's really maximized some big pay-per-view showcases. She was on the Ronda Rousey Holly Holm card at UFC 193, fought alongside Conor McGregor at UFC 205. She has the it factor and then some. Joanna champion is back tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Claudia Gadelha. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Este, Poland, Joanna Jedrzejezyk. And with the attributions, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, so round 1 is underway. Going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out between one fighter who does everything well against kind of a striking specialist on the other side.
And the problem with being a striking specialist is that you have to be upright. When you're facing a full-on mixed martial artist, expect a level change. We're going to see what type of improvement she's made in terms of defending herself in those wrestling situations.
Oh, she's got as good a Thai clinch as anybody in this division, and she has gotten the Thai plum here.
She got the Thai clinch because she's so well-versed in going and securing that position. Great job. Big kick lands.
Nice right hand there from Joanna Jedrzejezyk. She's got that look in her eye tonight. That'll scare a lot of men, never mind women.
I mean, the boogie woman, right?
I'm telling you.
Call herself the boogie woman. She's the boogie woman that's coming for you. And you see that she's back in that state that allowed her to become the longest reigning strawweight champion in UFC history.
Oh, beautiful scramble by her there to avoid the takedown and get this fight back to the feet. Gadelha gets caught by the inside leg kick, a few more, and that'll leave a mark.
That one stuck in. Nice strike.
She missed with that jab. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jedrzejezyk. Oh, big knee there. Oh, straight right. Back and forth we go.
That was a jab. Good punch lands.
So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round.
Big kick lands.
So again, they will clinch here. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Beautiful body kick. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Battle for position here. Ooh. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Straight punch lands.
And they separate.
Oh, nice.
20 seconds left. Final seconds. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spots, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
All right, so here we go with our next round. Will the narrative be the same? In the previous round, it was all about her kicks, the power, the accuracy, really a sight to behold.
I don't know why it would change. I don't think that her opponent has received the advice that she needs to make the necessary adjustments. She will go out there and start doing the same exact thing, which will in turn put her right back on the receiving end of those nasty kicks. Right hand punch from the clinch.
The kick is there to the body. Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight. You know, her one is very good, but you're not even getting a 1-2.
What about the 1-2? What about the 1-2-3? How about an uppercut following the 3 strikes? Allow them to string together. Be confident in knowing that you have practiced this. You are ready to land in combination. Let it flow.
60 total strikes have landed for Joanna Jedrzejezyk. And the connection rate pretty good, 55% to this point in the fight against Claudia Gadelha.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, how about the slip by her there? I was about to call that out as a land. Her head is moving tonight.
It does not take much to really avoid a strike, and she does it as well as anybody we've ever seen.
Oh, good series of punches by her there.
She's in her zone. She's flowing right now.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. And there it is. So her best entry, I think, in terms of the offensive wrestling and the takedown attempts, finally gets her opponent down for the first time tonight.
It feels like she gave up on getting the takedown, so it started to flow more naturally.
Right.
She was not forcing her entries anymore, just let it come to her, and now she's got the takedown to speak for.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Jedrzejezyk. While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing it over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Fighters back to their feet here. Gadelha gets in the clinch here, and she is absolutely a monster. Went for the inside leg kick. Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Oh! Entertaining scrap so far. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and then she sat down on that strike that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
Awesome. The cardio was great. You're working great. Everything you did in the gym is coming out in the fight. That's all I want.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Third and final round. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly.
She's seeing her head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly. Oh! Oh!
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Gadelha's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is gonna really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Well, you gotta try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Transitioning to the arm submission now. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is!
Oh my goodness, what a fight!
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 39 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Claudia Gadelha!
Well, how about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly